Color theory is both the science and the art of using color. It explains how humans perceive color and the visual effects of how colors mix, match, and contrast with each other. Color theory also involves the messages colors communicate and the methods used to replicate color. This is from the article, The Fundamentals of Understanding Color Theory by Chris Decker. When introducing color into your artwork, you need to decide what you want to communicate to the viewer. A polychromatic color scheme, having more than one color, communicates a whole different message than a monochromatic color scheme, which is having only one color with different tints and shades of the same color. Likewise, if you choose to use more warm colors, oranges, reds, yellows, that's going to communicate something completely different than if you use the cool color scheme, which are purples, blues, and greens. Did you know that blue instills confidence and inspires feelings of trust, loyalty, integrity, and responsibility? And yellow is the color of optimism. This color of sunshine is uplifting and is associated with success and confidence. I've included this worksheet in your assignment today. Please read over the worksheet, review it, and know what each color represents and the meanings behind them. For my copy, I underlined all the adjectives, so it's easy for me to point those out. The planning process. This is really important to do before you start any final art project. Normally, with the planning process, you would come up with your composition, but I've already established that with the element of line. But it is the element of color, so I need to get my sketchbook out and I need to figure out which colors look really good together, which colors will blend well, so that I am happy with the end result. As you figure out which colors look really well together, I want you to identify those colors. It's going to get really frustrating to you if you go back to try to duplicate the palette that you've created and you don't remember what the color is. So just make sure that you either label them with the name of the color pencil or you put down the corresponding number. So today, the one thing I need you to do is to make sure that you figured out your color palette, and I need you to take a picture of that page and send it to me so I know that you've planned out this process. But if you don't want to use the same composition that you used in your element of line drawing, I need to see those sketches. I need to see which changes you've made. Play around with the composition if you weren't happy with how it turned out with the element of line. Now I want to make this very clear to everyone. I do not want you to start on your final drawing until I receive your color palette. I want to make sure that you've worked it out what you're going to do for this next composition. If you need to make more sketches, in this case, if I wanted to make more sketches of maybe a different way of drawing the waves or drawing the patterns on the turtle, I need to work out those sketches first before I begin my final drawing. I hope this makes sense to you. I don't want you to start until I receive those sketches from you and your color palette choices. Okay, hopefully we've established what you need to do today. If you've already done that and you want to move on to your final, make sure you have your template so that your object, in this case, is my turtle. I can duplicate that over and over again as we're doing these elements of art. So I'm just tracing my turtle with a green pencil to start off this process. Now once again, I want my turtle to stand out from the background. So I'm choosing to trace my turtle with a thicker line. I'm going to be grading on your attention to detail. Whether or not you have a very simple composition or it's a little bit more complex. I want to see value scale, I want to see shading, I want to see it all. So as you could see here, it is a very small composition, but I'm adding so much implied texture